Hey, Gemini, welcome in. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Tarot, and this is going to be your timeless reading. Keep in mind, this is for all of my Geminis out there in the collective, any major Gemini placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and even your North Node. So if the message doesn't resonate, check your other signs and placements. I always like to jump into what came through in my meditative session and talk about the meditative insights before jumping in with the tarot, but I feel this Mercury retrograde is causing you some very chaotic situations when it comes to your home and your family life. We have Mercury retrograde in Virgo, and it is going to go into Leo this week, and so there's something going on, I feel, when it comes to a certain negotiation. And so you're going to have to take in the whole situation here, and you might have to digest something that isn't tasting too good right now. And so I think you're stressed. You might want to check your diet, because if you've got a poor diet, it might be adding to the stress of this situation. But I feel this is the perfect time to kind of take a step back, catch your breath, and refresh yourself, because there's some type of poor communication going on here between you and somebody, and there might be a big blowout on the horizon is kind of what I was shown. And so maybe this is because a family member or a friend played matchmaker and introduced you to somebody that maybe you thought was really interesting. But it's almost this energy of another love is coming back around. I don't even know, but there's something very vulnerable in the energies, because I feel you might be dealing with somebody that's like a manipulator, and they know how to get you to do all of their bidding. So just be mindful. I think you could be dealing with a partner, whether it's business or romantic, that really likes to manipulate you by spoiling you and then making you feel bad. But I think right now there's a new cycle trying to come in, and you need to moderate your life. So let's jump in with the tarot, and let's see what else needs to come through for you, Gemini. We're going to start off by using the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck, so let's get right into it. Oh, yeah, you are connected to a social group here that I feel really misguided you, and so it's time for you to learn a new lesson. You're ready. When the student is ready, the teacher appears, and so you could be dealing with somebody that likes to create confusion, and you need to clear your mind, because you have definitely been misguided by a group of friends when it comes to, I feel, a romantic partnership that really hasn't contributed to your growth. Likely this person depletes you and keeps you stuck and stagnant in a place of complacency. So I think you might be dealing with a manipulator here, Gemini, but let's get into it. Let's see what else needs to come through for you. Messages for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. I feel you really need to tune up your chakras. There's likely a lot of energy flowing through you, and you are stuck in the matrix. Are you really living your life's purpose? Because I feel there's a big block when it comes to your greater purpose. And so you're in some type of status that's been created out of materialism, and this false foundation is likely going to crumble in order for you to embrace a deeper existence for your life. Look at that. The student is ready. So this is really indicating the openness and the readiness to receive this lesson. And so you could be dealing with somebody that's teaching you negatively in order for you to maximize the flow of all of this energy. And so you are being asked to restore your overall well-being. So follow the signs and follow the syncs. I feel the signs have been cautioning you. I think your guides have been trying to communicate with you through numbers like 1111, 222, 333. So watch for them. Pay attention for them, because they do hold a deeper meaning for your life. And so whatever false foundation you've created, it really is blocking you from your true soul's purpose. And so get ready for some type of unexpected shakeup or tower, because you are here to embrace your purpose. So let's go a little bit further with the Heart's Hidden Secret deck. Yeah, this is a cycle where you're dealing with somebody that likes to keep you perpetually distracted. They like to sidetrack you. They like to delay you when it comes to embracing this change. I think they know how to play on your heartstrings. I really do think they know how to emotionally manipulate you. And so this Mercury retrograde is saying, hey, what do you need to release in order to embrace this healing? Something here needs to be released. I think you're going through some type of internal purification or cleansing. So don't allow this person to distract you any further, Gemini. Let's keep going here. Let's see what else needs to come through for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Just watch out. Watch out for this person, I feel. They really do not have your best interest at heart. Yeah, I think there is going to be a conflict here. There's some type of clashing of differences. There is some type of chaotic situation where it's just incompatible. Get ready to face the conflict for sure, because you are exhausted. I feel you're mentally depleted. You're physically drained. I think maybe you've been on a long journey with this person and you're about to reach your breaking point. How much more can you take, Gemini? I think the final straw. I think you're overwhelmed. I think you've been really apprehensive and afraid of moving forward because of the pain. Maybe you don't want to hurt this person, but I feel you're kind of taking this retrograde energy inside and you're going into the depth of this awareness of the importance of your own personal value. And so there's going to be a major wake-up call, a realization coming, so you can have a new understanding. I do feel you're awakening to a deeper existence beyond this 3D matrix reality. And I think you've been really conflicted. Maybe you've been hot and cold about a decision. Maybe you don't know which path to take. I think alcohol or addictions could be a block, creating confusion when it comes to making a decision. But I think it's time. There's a cycle here coming to a close, and it might entail some loss, some grief. But I feel you've been kind of stuck in like a 4 of Cups depression. And it's time for you to find balance, to find peace in your life. So let's keep going here with the tarot, and let's see what else needs to come through. Let's do the Wisdom Angel tarot cards. Yeah, there's like a big decision. I think maybe you've been going through this awakening for the last couple of years. We got the 2 of Pentacles. This to me is like 2 years have passed. A lot of time has passed. And maybe you've just been working too hard to keep up with the Joneses when it comes to this false foundation, but there is a need to bring balance into a situation. And I feel emotions have really been running the show, and so you might need to use your logic a little bit. It's like you're walking a tightrope, you're walking a fine line, and you can't keep juggling. You can't keep doing this. And so we get Pisces energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces. We do have Jupiter forming a square to Saturn, and that's Gemini squaring it up with Pisces energy. And so it might be a little bit confusing. I think maybe you've been stuck in a holding pattern in order to go into some deep inner reflection to gain some psychic insights, but you're awakening to see this in a whole new light is really what I'm seeing here. And so a realignment, the universe is saying, hey, watch for the signs here. It's time to realign. So let's do 9 cards for you, Gemini, and let's see what else needs to come through. I think we got a fallout here. There is a cycle completing. Look at that. The High Priestess reversed. We got the 2 of Wands. We've got the World. We've got the 7 of Swords. And we got the 4 of Cups. So that's the central energy. You being stuck, bored, discontent, lost in your own little world here. Getting a wake-up call. So let's cut the deck and let's get the rest of these cards out and let's see what is going on here. The 9 of Swords in reversed. So there's unfounded fear, I think, about confessing your truth. The 7 of Swords, we've got blocks being removed. We've got the 7 of Swords upright. We've got the 4 of Cups, the central energy, and the 9 of Swords in reverse. So there's like blocks being removed. I feel you really need to refocus your thoughts. We get the Queen of Cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We got the Queen of Wands in reversed. And we got the 3 of Wands in reversed. And so I think there was like a lack of long-term planning here. We get the King of Wands in reversed on the bottom of the deck. And we get the Chariot. And so I think there's anger here. I feel there's somebody here angry, lashing out, needing to break free from an unwise choice. Maybe dealing with somebody who lacked integrity. I think 2 people lacked integrity. And I don't know, there's one of these things is not like the other. And it's this Queen of Cups that I feel has kind of turned her back to this whole situation. A very loving, compassionate, caring, intuitive, psychic queen that I feel maybe had a deep love for somebody in this third-party situation. And she turned her back. Her cup is covered. She's no longer investing her time or her energy in this. And so we could also have a Queen of Cups that has exposed some truth when it comes to an embarrassing secret, but somebody here was not honest in their actions. And I think the truth is coming to light, and there could be a huge material loss. And so the High Priestess in reverse is saying, hey, somebody in the past really received some poor counsel, some poor advice, maybe from a group of friends, maybe from a family member. And this is a time of taking action. You can't stay stuck here. Somebody here did not listen to their intuition. They received really, really bad advice, and they took steps towards some type of karmic cycle is really what it's feeling like. And so there could have been an emotional outburst in Cancer season. But I do feel there's been a revelation about somebody here who has avoided accountability, who hasn't acted with integrity. And I think there's just a better way. So how can you move forward? Because the world is saying, hey, the cycle is over. The cycle's complete. You can't go back. This is all of the fixed signs. Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, or Leo could be dealing with a Cancer. But this is about a period of spiritual enlightenment, and I do feel there's unfounded fear about taking those next steps, for sure. I also feel somebody here could be very upset because there was a missed opportunity because somebody got distracted. Somebody got distracted by somebody very flashy, very clingy. The Queen of Wands reversed. She's clingy. She's jealous. She's possessive. She's needy. She just needs attention all the time. And I also feel we've got a King of Wands here in reverse that loved all of the attention that he was getting. And now I feel there's a lack of communication. Somebody here is very sensitive to criticism. And below the surface, there's this big, big abandonment wound. And so I do think there was some type of past betrayal that led to abandonment of maybe this Queen of Cups. Maybe the Queen of Cups was abandoned, and now we got two people in a karmic situation hashing it out, but the final straw is here. And I do feel somebody's been trapped in some type of an illusion, in a toxic pattern, needing to break the chains in order to go towards happiness. And so there's something very unhealthy here, and I think it's due to materialism and greed. And so I think there's a Queen of Wands here like saying, hey, you underestimated me. And I think she's feeling a little bit vengeful. So what is the Queen of Wands up to? I think there's a lot of fear about a vengeful situation here. So we get the Moon reversed. Well, I think this Queen of Wands is like, I'm going to expose everything. There could be some type of tower coming down. This is unavoidable change. And so I think there's a Queen of Wands here that is unexpectedly bringing something down to the ground. There's that tower that's, I'm breaking free from the matrix. And I think this might be a very bad judgment call. There could be somebody here receiving some pretty harsh karma. But either way, the tower reversed is saying, hey, you've avoided this revelation. You've avoided this change. You're going to have to deal with it now. There's no more avoiding this. So there's going to be an unexpected breakdown of a false foundation. This could be a queen getting a wake-up call. I think there's fear here. There's somebody here that really needs to pay attention to the signs from the divine. But this is, hey, there's no reconciliation here. There's no more working it out. There's Pluto energy, and there's a red flag. And so don't ignore the red flags. I do feel this is about heading in a new direction. It's time to head in a new direction. And if you don't, a decision will be made for you. And so what's the Seven of Swords? What's this embarrassing secret? Somebody here was not honest. I feel like somebody left somebody behind without any closure. And now this is coming back to bite somebody. So we get the Magician card. We get the Three of Cups in reversed. And we get the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody I feel up and left somebody. And they left them without warning. They left them without any communication. And they thought they were going towards something that they would really love. But somebody here I feel has really tainted their own reputation. And I do feel the divine is kind of stepping in right now. I feel somebody is really getting a wake-up call because they did not see what was best for them. And they didn't listen to the divine guidance. So what's the Queen of Cups have to say? Because I don't think she's talking. I think she's kind of just working on trusting her intuition, loving herself, following her heart. What's the Queen of Cups got to say? She's like, I don't care. I'm going towards a new beginning. I feel there's a Queen of Cups here that might be coming into some type of windfall or a career opportunity. She's going towards something or someone that is structured, that is disciplined, that is going to be a true leader in her life. And we've got a Queen of Cups here that is all done focusing on the negative. So I do feel third party here for sure with the threes coming out. I feel whoever is in the very karmic situation, there's really nothing left to celebrate there. And I think it's like a lose-lose situation. But the one that got hurt, the one that is no longer caring for people that don't pour into her, she's getting everything that she wants. And so I do think we've got a queen here that has forgiven the past. She's come to a place that she understands that maybe everything had to happen for a reason. And it's okay that things don't turn out the way that we anticipate, right? And I think there's a queen here getting a wake-up call saying, hey, I'm all done looking back at the past. There's a feminine here getting herself unstuck, and she's walking straight into a divine masculine. And so, yeah, there's a queen here that's saying, hey, I've healed from this. I've healed from this. I've healed from this abandonment. I think there's a queen here that definitely had her heart shattered and went through a time of great personal sadness, and she's healed with time. Maybe this has taken 3 years. She's healed with time. And so there's nothing left to look back at when it comes to this past misunderstanding, because this queen has healed. She's embraced personal growth from these challenges, and she's all done looking back at a past lover that didn't choose her. And so we could have a queen here that's got many options coming in, but she's all done procrastinating. She's all done over analyzing, and she's all done her healing journey. She's ready to come out. She's ready to put herself back out there. And I do think this has taken a lot of personal strength and power, but whoever got hurt in this third party situation, she's about to get her wishes come true. So swap around the characters. Don't cram yourself into a reading that's not meant for you. But I feel somebody here that got hurt in some type of third-party situation is about to come into good fortune and a magical time. And I don't know who you are, Gemini, but there's going to be some chaotic situations coming up here, and you can't avoid it because the past always has a funny way of coming back around. And the universe is saying, have faith, everything is going to work out exactly how it's meant to. So let's get one last closing message from Spirit. This is a lesson, I think, in choosing people who treat you with dignity and respect. And I feel the third party here definitely learned that lesson. And so partnership requires compromise, an open mind, and a loving heart. And so I do feel whatever's going on, there's 3 people that have been through a very tough time. And there's going to be some type of breakdown that you will have to recover from. And so if somebody isn't aligning their words with their actions, maybe it's time to acknowledge and learn from the past, because the past is coming back. So how do you see yourself in this situation? Because self-awareness will always help you gain that perspective. So Gemini, if you would like to book a more personalized reading, check out the link below in the description box. Also, if you would like to become a channel member, I would love to have you join me over on the membership side, where I go live every Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time. It's a place of growth. It's a place of community. So if you'd like to join us over there and have access to all of the member perks, I'd love to see you over there. I hope you all have a great day, everybody. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.